She was missing her original engagement band, I guess you'd call it, because she lost that.
Then Mary Strand lost something else. Mary Strand thought she'd never see her diamond ring again. Her husband gave it to her more than a decade ago as an anniversary gift. Now she has it back after it went on quite a journey. Mary Strand admits she should probably be more careful.
My whole life has been a comedy show. So no, this
Before
isn't
we came here, she was looking for her glasses.
In the morning, I take David, he goes, okay, your keys or your glasses?
When her husband David gave her a diamond ring for the couple's 33rd wedding anniversary in 2010, she'd only had it a couple of months when
I was in the downstairs bathroom, and I got up and I was washing my hands, and I thought, right, I reached over and flushed the toilet, and the ring fell in, and it was swirling around, and I truly dove for it.
David owns a sewer and drain business. He searched 200 feet of sewer line. No luck. He only needed to go about 800 feet farther downstream to the Rogers wastewater treatment plant. Workers there found the ring 13 years later, earlier this spring.
As far as us finding that ring, I mean, virtually impossible. You'd never find it if you were looking for it. It was just by chance that we pulled it up.
What did you guys do to my ring? That's my ring.
Once Mary was able to positively identify the ring, the Met Council gave it back. She says she'll have it resized and reset. It's been through a lot of, well, you know.
We've saved a lot of rings, and we really thought we could find hers, and we couldn't, so we pretty much wrote it off.
And this marriage that survived 46 years has done so with less bling since that fateful flush.
Have we you another ring since then?
No.
Workers at the plant say if they hadn't spotted it, the ring likely would have made its way into a landfill with the rest of what they shovel out to keep those lines clear. A senior from Champlin Park High School has received a special gift that will help get his college career started on the right foot. This weekend, Delane Cleveland introduces us to Kayvon Raza, a standout student who's putting his outgoing personality and his magic skills to good use.
Exercise is important at any age, but that's especially true for people in their golden years. On Fridays at St. Therese at Oxbow Lake in Brooklyn Park, these seniors get to experience the workout known as cardio drumming. It's a 40-minute workout that requires constant movement.
And after you've done some of the songs a couple of times, you wake up in the middle of the night going da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's a lot of fun, and it's good exercise.
Leading this exercise is Kayvon Raza, a Champlin Park senior who's a familiar face. For the last year and a half, he's taken time out of his schedule to volunteer at St. Therese once a week.
My parents have always preached the importance of giving and how in order to receive in the first place, you must give, right? So I thought about volunteering, and then I remembered St. Therese. You can come, just stand right next to me.
Aside from leading the cardio drumming classes,
so Forrest is going to give the book 3 more taps.
He also keeps the seniors entertained with magic tricks.
To a book with pictures, and now a fully colored coloring book.
The residents here say they appreciate his presence.
He has a bubbly kind of personality that he connects with older people. Not everybody can comfortably do that any more than older people can connect with younger people all the time.
Yet connect he has. And while Kayvon didn't set out to volunteer for any sort of personal gain, he was rewarded for his selflessness. Kayvon was one of 2 recipients of St. Therese's Youth Volunteer Scholarship. The $2,000 scholarship is awarded annually to recognize youth volunteers who enrich the lives of seniors. But the seniors aren't the only ones whose lives have been enriched.
Also, it's helped me. I feel like coming to St. Therese has raised my confidence. You know what I mean? Being able to constantly talk to and get more comfortable with the older generation.
An older generation that has high hopes for the future because of volunteers like Kayvon.
I can't but have hope going forward. The world will be a better place.
Kayvon will attend the University of Minnesota's Carlson School of Management. He says he still plans to return to St. Therese to volunteer whenever he can. Demand for more child specialty care services in the Northwest Metro led to a new medical center in Maple Grove. Children's Minnesota opened a specialty center adjacent to its primary care clinic on Bass Lake Road. This particular location will expand cardiovascular services for children as well as ear, nose, and throat specialty services.
It helps us bring our specialty care to families in communities where they live, which is incredibly important. When you have a sick child, there's a lot going on in terms of a lot of appointments and a lot of things you need to do, and having that care closer to home makes that easier for families going through that experience.
Children's had used this space for administrative services, but when COVID hit and workers shifted to remote duties, Children saw it as an opportunity to provide more. And later this year, the Maple Grove Center is also expected to add care for cancer and blood disorders. A project at Trillium Woods Senior Living Community in Plymouth aims to improve lives half a world away.
We're looking at a pair of used eyeglasses.
Bobby and Barbara Griffin have become humanitarians in their retirement years. They founded a clinic in Tanzania to treat eye disorders. Now they aim to help hundreds of kids and adults with untreated vision issues by collecting old and unwanted eyeglasses. The Griffins partnered with the Minnesota Lions Club, which refurbishes eyeglasses for reuse. The Griffins say they can't overstate the value of this to the people of Tanzania.
They live in mud huts. They live on paths that are rocky. They just have a more difficult time. They go to school in schools that don't have very good lighting, so it makes a huge difference.
You can drop off donated eyeglasses, non-prescription sunglasses, and reading glasses in the lobby at Trillium Woods in Plymouth.